Good afternoon, friends and fans. Another day, another outfit, another video. Today's outfit is a bit of an experiment. I guess I want to call it How Much Ugly Can a Good Accessory Rescue? You know, I was lazy today. The stylist has a day off. I'm looking. Bam, first shirt. Up, put something over it. Bam, take that one. Do they go together? No. Does it look weird? Who gives a rat's ass? I'll just throw some bling at it and boom, it's stylish. So the lesson here is when you're shopping, don't skimp on accessories. And never, always, bling is always the right answer. Okay, today is the day that we've all been waiting for. I can't imagine that anybody is more excited than I am to see what's in this box. But before we open the box, I have to talk because that's what unboxers do. Everything, there's a story behind everything because that's how you hook your audience. So I will say, and this is true, that I went into it thinking, boy, these people, they open up a box and there's like, oh my God, this woman, she opened up a box with a clock inside that a fan had made her. And the fan sent this lovely note and, oh, in my spare time, I make these clocks. And I'm thinking, oh, hand-carved wood, painted cherubs, something soft, beautiful. She takes it out. And she gets all excited and oohs and ahs over everything about this horrific clock. It's a piece of wood, a piece of pine that's about, 15 by 20. I hope none of you make clocks. And it has that sort of, the beveled edge that you get on the pieces of wood that you buy at Michael's, specifically for painting and making into clocks. They often have a hole in the middle. You put the mechanism in, you screw it in on the back or something, and then you have a working clock. So the whole board was painted silver. And then, the clock mechanism was there. And then there were these horrible shiny plastic Roman numerals that went around the clock. And in each corner, there was a digitized image of a Disney character. And there were jewels around the edges. I admire the person's creativity and resourcefulness. I understand that it must have cost a small fortune to nail something so large and heavy. And by all accounts, the recipient loved that clock. And so was it successful? Yes. Am I being horrifically judgmental? Most certainly. Am I doing that to deter people from sending me things? Hadn't thought about it till now, but maybe. I apologize. That was kind of evil. Okay, so anyway, the box. Let's get back to the box. So though they take nothing and make it into something beautiful and amazing that you can't live without. And I thought, well, I could do that, so I'll just put random stuff in the box. And then I started walking around the house and picking things up, and I realized that I had, just nice things with good stories. And so this box is an eclectic mix with a little bit of both. I had to choose between some things. There is still a multitude of stuff in my house I can unbox from now probably until I'm dead. And then my kids would have a good record of all the stuff that I have, and I could share it with everybody. So let's go and unbox. Okay, so I'm going to open this box. I'm just closing it so I can open it. I'm going to open this box. And often, when people receive things, there's lots of confetti. I had no confetti, and I didn't want to waste paper. I used newspaper flyers that were used to wrap dishes that were returned to me, and I used random pieces of tissue paper that I happened to have in the house that I'll reuse after this unboxing. So let's begin. Okay, this is the first thing, and it's wrapped in this sale flyer. And amazingly, Doritos and Ruffles are front and center. Buy one, get one free. That is true pandemic marketing. I want you to know this was not premeditated. This is kind of like finding Jesus in the cheese. It's there if you look for it, but you have to be ready to see it. It's like all the magic in the world. I'm opening this up. Oh, Breakstone's cottage cheese is also on sale. I don't like Breakstone's. I only like Friendship. The other stuff is garbage. Okay, well, this is interesting. This is handmade. It's very beautiful. I got it at a yard sale. I don't know how long ago. It's got this lovely brass or fake brass hanging thing. It's nice and weighty. It's not warped. Has no smell of mildew. It's actually quite nice. And the image is really cool. So this is one of those vintage postcards that when I was in my formative years, I would gaze at adoringly when my aunt and uncle took me out to dinner in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Now, looking at this art now, it's just a little bit horrifying. And I wonder, did that lead me somewhere on the path? Like, just a little bit off, maybe a little bit too much in some ways. We'll never know, but that's a question for psychologists. Could be a PhD dissertation, as could this whole box. Let's move on. Okay, so here's more sale flyer. Oh, this one is branded. It's from Harris Teeter. I think the other one might have been Food Lion. Well, let's see. Oh, no, Harris Teeter did not do a good job. I am not seeing anything exciting here. Yo Play. Oh, this is a good thing. So this is a button, it's one of those pin backs. If you look at it, it looks kind of dirty, like it's seen better days, like it's kind of been used a lot. And I'm going to say before I turn this button around and reveal what dance event it's from, it was a random pick. And it doesn't say anything about any other dance weekends. It does not mean that one weekend is better than another. This is a totally random pick. Random. Do you understand that? So please, I do not want to offend anybody. So, it's a button from a dance weekend. Yep, Roanoke Railroader. That was a sweet one, but they were all sweet ones. We had it really good, and we'll have it back again. We just have to be patient and good. Let's move on. Okay. Oh, well, this is a very special box. It's special because it's hexagonal in shape. And it has 3 pieces that create that angled lid. So all 3. Is that wonderful? What kind of a special thing would come in a box like this? Oh, it's a lot of tissue paper. This is very exciting. I love the concept of a box within a box, right? So many surprises. Am I really Oh, I can tell by the shape. It's light. Yeah. Could be jewelry. Could be. Never know. Real gold, silver, something. It's better than that. It's a battery. But it's not any old battery. It's a rechargeable battery. So, if I had just gotten a random AAA copper top, I wouldn't know if it's good or bad. This one, it's always good, even when it's not.